My life has changed for the better in so many different little ways. I just couldn't even think about what a day without it would be like. And to hear a doctor say that, yeah, Tim, there's a way out of this, it's a matter of what you want to do, was pretty remarkable to me to hear. I noticed my tremors back in the 5th grade. When you have essential tremor, it's like being in a prison. At first, I could ask my wife for help. I could try to compensate in other ways and get things done, but the prison was getting so tight, I was actually thinking of the days are gonna come soon, I'll have to go on disability. All these little things were adding up to the point where I had to respond to that. And I was becoming, for lack of a better word, I was becoming desperate for an answer. I saw this picture of a gentleman having surgery, and they said in the caption it was for essential tremor. And I yelled at my wife to come see this. To just hear that there was an answer was incredible. I had not lived a day in my adult life without this. And most of my childhood was with it. I just made a call to St. Luke's and said, hey, here's what I'm looking for. We went and saw Dr. Griffith together, and he comes into the room and he has a air of quiet confidence about him that you really appreciate. And the first words, he looked at my hands, he put my hands in his, and he simply said, I can make you better.
After meeting Dr. Griffith, I was like Tim, he's the man, just I can help you. And he wanted to and was excited about how it was going to be different for Tim when he got his DBS done.
When I see someone come in with essential tremor or Parkinson's disease, I take it very personally. My initial interest in movement disorders comes from watching my grandfather who had Parkinson's disease. I had an aunt who passed away from Parkinson's disease, and I have another uncle with Parkinson's disease now, so I become immediately entirely focused on helping them through their problem. What struck me about Tim in particular is that his tremors were particularly severe. It was very difficult, if not almost impossible, for him to do basic tasks such as writing on a sheet of paper or pouring water from one container to the next. Tim did very well during surgery. He had essentially no complications whatsoever.
After surgery, she asked what I wanted for dinner, the nurse did, and he said I could have immediate results. I want a bowl of soup in here. 50 plus years, my hands had shook every time I held a fork or a spoon. And then to all of a sudden not have it shake was a very emotional moment. Why did I have to wait so many years for an answer? And now I know, but I want it to be sooner for other people. Don't allow it to define you. Don't allow it to trap you. Don't allow it to imprison you. It's going to get to that point where it dominates your life. Be proactive. Take control of your health in this particular category. Dr. Cyphers, Dr. Griffith, they were our answer to prayer.
It wasn't until a few weeks later when I saw him in my clinic that I saw the effect of what we had accomplished. We strive for that here at St. Luke's, to provide the best outcome for the patient, but it takes a high level of effort from everyone, and we're committed to doing that.